What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Matt the Scat. And wait, hold on. Hey! I have not done that intro in forever. For all my new subscribers or just new people checking out the channel, I typically do 2K and Madden ASMR style. I do like my team, gameplays, all that stuff. I also do debate lists, top 10 lists, basically anything covering basketball and football, we do it here. So 2K finally released their official player ratings for 2K23. We're gonna just hop straight into it. The first player we're gonna get into today is coming in at a 93 overall, Jayson Tatum. This is JT's first year above a 90. He was stuck at 90 for the last 2 years. They finally made him better than Devin Booker. I'm not gonna say what D-Book's rating is, you gotta wait for that, but just know it ain't better than JT's. I've been saying Jayson Tatum's better than Devin Booker for like the last 2.5 years. It's close offensively between them, even though I might even give a slight edge to JT, but once you factor in defense and rebounding, it's not even close. It's really not even close. It was his first trip to the finals. He was in the first team All-NBA this year. Jayson Tatum went through Giannis, KD, Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, and then he choked in the finals. Or maybe he was injured. I don't know the details surrounding that, so I'm just going to say he choked. At number 2, well, not number 2, but the second player we're going to talk about, LeBron James, coming in at a 96. KANGG James, as a lot of people like to call him. I don't mind the rating. I think he should be about like a 95, 96. Is he better than KD now? I think so, once you factor in like the intangibles, once you factor in leadership, setting people up in a perfect position to be at their best. I think he's a little more valuable than KD, so I don't really have a problem with him being a 96. I know some people may think he's like a 95 now, but he's still a top 3, top 5 NBA player. You got to give respect to LeBron James. That's the second GOAT after Jordan. And yes, he did miss the playoffs, but of course he was going to miss the playoffs. He was playing with Russell Westbrook and an injured-ass Anthony Davis. I mean, what do you want the man to do? He's what, 36 or 37, averaging 30. Like, come on, man. Next, we got Luka Doncic, 95. I agree. For the longest, I couldn't accept the fact that Luka was better than Jayson Tatum because his defense sucks so bad. But he is. He can carry a worse team way better than Jayson Tatum ever could. His poise, his will, his footwork, everything about him not involving defense is elite. Like, this man has a post moves. He can slither his way through the lane. He's strong. He's not fazed by the pressure. I like he clearly has a killer instinct that Jayson Tatum doesn't have. Because when he said, what do you say? People always act tough when they're always up. And then he smoked the Suns. So I got to give him credit. He's a 95. I agree. Number 4 rather. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's the best player in the NBA. 97, he has the highest rating. I have no complaints. I think he might... Well, I think a 97 is good because they're leaving room for him to be a 99 just in case his jump shot improves. So I do think that is a good method and a good strategy. I agree, he's clearly the best player on the planet. He took the loaded Boston Celtics to a Game 7 with no Chris Middleton. That just goes to show you how dominant he is. You have to literally build a wall to try and stop him. And now he's even getting better at maneuvering through the wall. So I got him at 97. That's perfect. On to number whatever this is. We got Stephen Curry coming in at a 96. I would have to put him at a 95. I know he just won the finals MVP. He played remarkable in that series besides like one game where he shot 0 for 9 from 3. But he's not better than LeBron James. I just can't go that far. I know his impact is almost just as big. I get it. I do understand it. But I would probably have him at a 95. Now, I know all the Stephen Curry Warriors fans are like, oh, you're a hater. He's clearly top 5. And I do have him over KD. But I think I do have him underneath a player or two. I don't know if 96 is the perfect rating. I might have went 95. Next, we have Kevin Durant coming in at a 96 as well, which I clearly disagree with because Stephen Curry and LeBron are better than him. Neither one of those players would have got swept in the first round. That's just honestly, we've never seen Kevin Durant play that bad. He looked rattled. He looked intimidated. He looked out of it. He's still a top 5 player, but he's not better than Curry. Curry has won 2 without him. He's yet to win anything outside of Golden State. Then LeBron James. I think once you factor in, like I said, intangibles, leadership, galvanizing the troops, I don't think KD can do that. I think he's just a hooper. He goes in there and drops 40. That's his job. Next, we got Ja Morant. Ja Morant, 93. I have no problems with this whatsoever. I do think Jayson Tatum has more upside, but upside is predicting the future. as they both are right now, going into the next season, John Morant deserves the 93. He's the most athletic player in the NBA. Definitely the most athletic point guard. He's definitely more clutch than Tatum. I'll give him that. He's definitely probably one of the most clutcher players in the NBA. He battled. If he didn't get injured, I think he would have probably took Warriors 7 in the playoffs. He probably would have took the Warriors to a game 7, and who knows what would have happened. Because we've seen him knock out Curry in the playoffs before in that playing game. But I know y'all remember that. I don't want to admit it, but I know y'all remember it. So next player, we got Devin Booker coming in at a 91. I told y'all Devin Booker had a lower rating than Tatum. That is true. He has a 91. I still think that's a little too high. I think, especially after that massive choke job he did against Luka Doncic, he should be at a 90. I think he should be at a 90, and Chris Paul should be at an 88. Like I said, he's a fantastic offensive player. There's just something missing about D-Book. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I want to put him in the class with Jason Tatum, Luka, Ja Morant, Trae Young, like the young up and coming superstars. But then there's like something missing from. I don't know if it's attitude or if it's an intangible or like his just defense isn't up to par. Something is missing him from being better than what he is. So 91, I think he should be a 90. He's still not better than Tatum. Zion Williamson coming in at an 87. That's about right. I mean, from what we've seen, the limited games he's played, he's been dominant, unstoppable, and he's proven that he can shoot open threes. I think what he averaged, like 27 in his rookie year, like that's nuts. Like even though he was like all his shots pretty much come at the rim, it's just he was shoving and ripping the ball out of a grown man's hands, like NBA veterans as a rookie. Like this man is just literally a man child. Zion Williamson is what everybody thought Julius Randle was gonna be coming out of college, like dead ass. Like that's facts. Everybody, I remember when people thought Julius Randle was gonna be like the next great point forward. Like that's gonna be Zion Williamson. 87, no problem with it. Number whatever this is, we got DeMar DeRozan at an 89. Yeah, I can see his rating being at 89 due to the fact he had such a good regular season, didn't do nothing in the playoffs, because Alex Caruso was injured and Zach LaVine was gone. I think Alex Caruso was injured and then Lonzo got injured. The Bulls were an injured ass team. That's all I gotta say. But he has so many clutch moments from the regular season. He made like 4 or 5 game winning shots. I remember it was like a span, like a 2 or 3 week span, where he literally made like a buzzer beater or a game winner like every day. Like every game he had. It was crazy. So 89, I think that's fine. 88, 89 is good. Rudy Gobert is at 87. It should be at 85. Yes, he won Defensive Player of the Year, but he always gets exposed in the playoffs. He can't guard the perimeter. He gets shifted on the perimeter. They always have to bench him in fourth quarters because he can't make free throws. He gave everybody COVID. He's an elite. He is an elite interior defender. I'll give him that. But he should be at 85 because he always gets exposed in the playoffs. And due to the fact that his perimeter defense is just bad, and he's so limited on offense. He has no post game, no hook shot, no baby sky hook. It's just grab rebounds and block shots, which is valuable, don't get me wrong. But it ain't at 88. I think he's a little overrated. He should be at 85. That's the Rudy Gobert that I've seen, okay? But let's just see who else do we have. Zach LaVine, yep. Zach LaVine came in at a 88. I would probably say yes, about right, 87, 88. He's an excellent offensive player, gifted offensive talent. He's a 3-level scorer. For those who don't know what that is, that means you can score at the 3, the mid-range, and get to the baja, the bucket. He's clearly amazing at getting to the rack. His defense needs to improve. He needs to improve his footwork a little bit. I think he needs to operate in the mid-range like a Jaylen Brown more. Now, Jaylen Brown rating didn't get released, but he should be at 87. Jaylen Brown should be at 87. I know that's not on here yet, but I'm just saying I'm going to put that out there. So yeah, his lack of defense is what's keeping him from being in the 90s and like a good postseason run. Then we got this boy named Wagner. I barely even know who this is. I think he's a young up-and-coming, like, potential, like, all-star or something like that. 80 overall. I don't really know much about him, but it seems about right. Not too high, not too low. I kind of know who he is, so that shows he has some type of promise. But I'm not going to lie. I haven't sat here and actually watched this man's game. I haven't observed him like that. Because who the hell is watching the Magic? I mean, like, come on. The only people watching the Magic are the people that are Magic fans. I'm sorry. Okay, last but not least, That guy, I think his name is Jose Hernandez or Hernandez. The guy from the Anthony Edwards movie. You know what I'm talking about. This guy should be a 99, obviously. But for some reason, 2K loves hating on this man and only wants to make him a 90, a 72. He's clearly the best player in the NBA. He should be no less. If Giannis is a 97, this man right here, Gomez, should be a 98 minimum. Easy, simple as that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll get you more videos in the next. I'll get you more videos coming soon. Have a blessed day. I'm out. Peace.
Hey.